Artists' concept of a hypothetical uneven ring of dust causing the mysterious dimming of the star Kik 8,462,852, also known as Boyagian star or Tabby star. Image via hypothetical. Have you been following the strange case of Kik 8,462,852, also known as Tabby star? It's a star that behaves like no other ever seen, whose weird and dramatic dips in brightness have caused some astronomers to speculate about a possible Dyson sphere or megastructure around the star, built by an advanced civilization with the goal of large-scale energy harvesting. The Kepler Space Telescope has seen Tabby's star dim up to 20% over a matter of days, but the star also has much subtler, longer-term enigmatic dimming trends, with one continuing today. A new study announced on October 4, 2017 suggests an uneven dust cloud moving around the star is the cause of the long-term dimming. No Dyson sphere needed, but is it true? The astronomers who published the study point to a smoking gun. They say their observations, using the Spitzer and Swift space missions, as well as the Belgian Astrolabe Iris Observatory, found less dimming in the infrared light from the star than in its ultraviolet light. Their statement explained any object larger than dust particles such as the great beams and girders of a Dyson sphere would dim all wavelengths of light equally when passing in front of Tabby's star. Hugh Mang at the University of Arizona, Tucson is lead author of the new study, which also has as co-author Tabitha Boyagian at Yale University. She is the astronomer for whom Tabby's star is named, and also made this star famous in a 2016 TED Talk about it. The study is published in the peer-reviewed Astrophysical Journal. Mang said this pretty much rules out the alien megastructure theory, as that could not explain the wavelength-dependent dimming. We suspect, instead, there is a cloud of dust orbiting the star with a roughly 700-day orbital period. Andrew Simeon, director of the Berkeley CD Research Center, explains the megastructure theory of Tabby's star. In this theory, the dimming of the star is caused by an alien-built structure. Image via UC Berkeley Earthsky. These astronomers' statement explained why they consider their explanation, the idea that the dimming is caused by dust, the best one. We experience the uniform dimming of light often in everyday life. If you go to the beach on a bright sunny day and sit under an umbrella, the umbrella reduces the amount of sunlight hitting your eyes in all wavelengths. But if you wait for the sunset, the sun looks red because the blue and ultraviolet light is scattered away by tiny particles. The new study suggests the objects causing the long-period dimming of Tabby's star can be no more than a few micrometers in diameter, about 1/10,000th of an inch. They explain that they observed Tabby's star in ultraviolet using Swift and in infrared using Spitzer from January to December 2016. Supplementing the space telescopes, researchers also observed the star in visible light during the same period using Astrolabe Iris, a public observatory with a 27-inch wide 68-centimeter reflecting telescope located near the Belgian village of Celebeke. Their statement said, based on the strong ultraviolet dip, we determined the blocking particles must be bigger than interstellar dust, small grains that could be located anywhere between Earth and the star. Such small particles could not remain in orbit around the star, because pressure from its starlight would drive them farther into space. Dust that orbits a star, called circumstellar dust, is not so small it would fly away, but also not big enough to uniformly block light in all wavelengths. This is currently considered the best explanation, although others are possible. In their study, these astronomers are addressing the long-term dimming of Tabby's star. They did not address the shorter-term dimming events that happened in 3-day spurts in 2017. They also did not confront the mystery of the major 20% dips in brightness that Kepler observed while studying the Cygnus field of its primary mission. In other words, more mysteries remain. But isn't that always the case? Artists' concept of cascading comets around a distant star. Previous research suggested a swarm of comets may be to blame for the short-period dimming of Tabby's star. Comets are also one of the most common sources of dust that orbit stars, and so could also be related to the long-period dimming studied by Mang and colleagues. Image via hypothetical. Vanderbilt University. Bottom line: a new study published in the Astrophysical Journal on October 4 suggests dust is the source for the long-term dimming of Tabby's star. Other dimming trends remained unexplained.